All right, today we're going to be running through DTT. We're going to be doing receptive labeling of food. My volunteer is Daniel over here. I just told him to act like he doesn't know what these objects are. I have done a reinforcer assessment on him, and we have indicated that the iPad is very reinforcing through a free operant reinforcer assessment. So we're going to do this at the table. As you can see, it's cleared off. It's really important. You don't want a lot of distractors. Don't mind the drums in the back. Let's see, let me make sure we're positioned good for this. Okay, so I got my trial by trial sheet. I have a pen, and I got my reinforcer as needed, and I have my stimuli. So first we're going to run through mass trial, which is going to include most to least prompting. So we're going to just start with 1 and fade in a field of 3. So we're going to start with the stimulus cookie. And I'm going to present the SD. Touch cookie. Oh, wow, he already knows cookie, so that's great. I'm going to test it about 2 or 3 more times because you can't always indicate that a child knows something just because they did what you said once. It could be by chance. So I'm going to present it again. And I totally should have given him reinforcement for that. Touch cookie. Good job. Here you go. All right, so it looks like he already knows this one. I'm going to give him about 5 to 10 seconds on the iPad. And then I'm going to do it one more time. And if he knows that, I'll move on to the next target, which is going to be a strawberry. All right, my turn. Thank you. Okay, let's try this one more time. But we're going to start to fade in a field because that's going to be important as well. Touch cookie. Okay, so now we're working with something. Let's try that again. Touch cookie. Good job. So here's the iPad. Just trying to find the app, but then I realized you should pick the reinforcement. Okay, my turn. Awesome. All right, again, we're fading that field, but I have these at a positional prompt, so that wouldn't necessarily be correct. All right, touch cookie. Good job. There you go. So I'm still using a full prompt, full physical prompt. So we're going to act like Daniel is starting to get it. So I'm going to provide a little less prompting this time and start to kind of position my other stimuli a little closer with it. Okay. All right, touch cookie. Good job. Sorry, there we had a gestural prompt. I'm going to see if I can get away. Not yet. I'll do one more gesture. Sometimes it's just about figuring out the client and seeing what they might figure out, and you can always go back with your you can go up in your prompting hierarchy. All right, my turn. Touch cookie. Good job. All right, so I'm going to fade all the other 2 stimuli in. All right, my turn. All right, here we go. Touch cookie. Good job. There you go. So I'm going to shoot for 3 correct independent responses, and those are going to be consecutive. When they're consecutive 3 times, we'll move into single trial, which is going to be least to most prompting. My turn. All right. Touch cookie. Good job. Here you go. All right, my turn. Let's see if we can get one more. Touch cookie. Good job. All right. So we're going to do that. So now we're going to move over to single. Like I said, you're going to be using least to most prompting. So if he needs a little help, I will not start with grabbing his hand to help, but I might gesture or I might model it if I need to. But I have a feeling we're probably just going to have to gesture. Again, as you get to know your client, you start to kind of recognize how much assistance they'll need even in these settings. All right, my turn. Touch cookie. Good job. So we're going to pretend that we have just gotten 8 trials that were independent. Touch cookie. Good job. Here you go. All right, now we've got 90%. So the criteria for single trial is 80 or 90% of 2 consecutive sessions. It depends on the client. Sometimes you can run multiple sessions or multiple 10 trials per session. It really depends on the child's ability to sit and tolerate tasks. In this situation, we're just kind of role playing just to show how each trial goes. So with single, he got 90%. So I would already go ahead and move to another stimuli. Now, assuming that he doesn't know strawberry or banana, which was also in the field, I would run through those in mass and in single as well for each individual one, doing the same process that I just did. And once I've met 90 or 80% for 2 days on those targets, I would then move to a random rotation, which would be about rotating 2 of them. So I'm going to demonstrate that real quick. So let's assume that we have gone through and we have mastered in single cookie and banana, but we don't know strawberry yet, but we're still going to put this in the field. So we're in random rotation, and what you're going to be able to see is that your client knows the difference between a banana and a cookie. So the only time that you're reinforcing is for independent responding of the acquisition target. And in this case, our last target that we were working on would have been banana. So I'm only going to provide reinforcement for banana. All right. Touch cookie. Good job. I almost would have prompted there, but wait at least 3 to 5 seconds for the response. All right. All right, touch banana. Oh boy. Okay, so he didn't get it right, so we don't provide any response, but we do provide prompting. So I'll present the prompt again. Touch banana. Good job. Touch banana. Good job. Notice that I only gave him the reinforcer when he got it independently. That's really important. So it's kind of the expectations for him are higher than it requires prompting. You have to get it independently in order to get that reinforcement. So let's assume that he has met 80 to 90% in random rotation with both cookie and banana. So now, oh boy. Oh gosh, we're falling apart.
That's funny.
The cat tried to get the camera. How funny. I guess he wanted to be patient. Okay. Well, we're going to go through, the last part is going to be extended trial, which is going to be using 3 different stimuli that we have taught. So let's assume that we've taught cookie, banana, and strawberry. So we're going to put those in a field of 3, and I'm going to probe him on, or I'm going to provide an SD for each of them, and he has to get them. I would reinforce only for the independent responses of the last target that he has been taught, which is going to be strawberry in this case. So he's not going to receive reinforcement if he gets banana or cookie independently, but he will if he gets strawberry independently. So this is furthermore about memorizing and discriminating the difference between all 3 of these food items. So we're just going to show you that one real quick, and then we'll wrap up. All right, you've had plenty of time with the iPad. All right, touch strawberry. Good job, there you go. My turn. Good job. All right, touch banana. Good job. Touch cookie. Good job. Touch strawberry. Awesome. There you go. Very cool. All right, and that wraps up our video on DTT of receptive labeling of food items.